be doing burpees. It's the #1 hated workout. I've talked to my friends, I've talked to just random people, and I've asked them, hey, is burpees something that you like? And it's always a no. Every single time, it's always a no. I've gotten some of my friends to do them with me, but hopefully you do them with me right now. All right, let's go. We're gonna get down, and we're gonna start on our abs. All right. So, put your legs on the ground all the way, feet on the ground, legs bent. Maybe I need to move this camera or position it downward a little bit more so you guys can see, and I'm not hindering anybody's ability to see. All right, that's better. All right, feet flat on the floor. All right, and we're gonna go side to side. Our goal, put your hands like this, and then we're gonna touch our heels. We're gonna do this 20 times on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. If you're just starting out and you're just starting to do these workouts, do not go fast. You don't have to try to speed up. Do it at a manageable pace, especially the burpees. Like I said, people don't like doing burpees for a reason. They can be intimidating, but we're gonna start off easy. All right. How I like to do them: hit that stomach, touch your toes, get into like a squat with your hands like this. This squat position is key for your knees. If you can't get down like this, start just working as low as you can, but it's gonna be key for your knees whenever you get down in that squat. I'm not just doing a squat like that just because. It's gonna help your knees. A lot of people have bad knees. I had bad knees before I started doing burpees. I got out of the military. My knees just felt shot. You know, you hear that common saying of people who get in the military whose knees are shot. Well, that's where my knees were. And, you know, now I'm going into been doing burpees for a while now, get into this squat position, then pop over into a plank. Push down, up, and we'll call that one. And jog in place. This is gonna keep your heart rate up. Trust me, burpees gets more, not just complex, there's a lot more you can do to make it more challenging, but right now we're gonna do our 1 pump burpee, okay? Get into that squat. This is gonna help your knees. Pop out, up. Jog in place. We'll do 10 of these, okay? All right. And there are other ways that you can do burpees. Don't look at my way and say, well, that's the only way. I'll show you another one here. If getting down on your knees like that is a little bit too difficult, we'll do something else. We'll kind of pump our abs, tighten our abs out, boom. And then just go straight down to the ground. Kick your legs out. Down, up, and then keep going. If that is too difficult, you can take your time. Go down to the ground, put your leg out, put one leg out, put the other leg out. Try to do a push-up, come back up, bring the other leg in, bring the other leg in, and pick yourself up. If it's too difficult to do a regular style burpee, okay? So the goal is keep your body moving as best you can. This is going to shed so much weight, but it's also going to get your cardiovascular up. It's going to get it way up. And it's one of the few workouts that I know where you can do it consistently and build a base, a nice strong base under you, where you come back every day, do your set, and you will naturally just feel your body getting stronger. You'll feel your endurance increasing where you'll want to go longer in your session because you get into a rhythm. It's very rhythmatic. That's why burpees is such a cool workout. It's very rhythmatic. So I'm gonna go back to how I was doing them before. Pop stomach. Like I said, touch your toes best you can. Get into that squat. This is gonna help those knees. Then pop out. 1, up. All right, we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna just start back at 2. This is now 2. 3. 4. 5. Yeah, rocks and everything on my floor, it feels like. 6. 7. I breathe through my nose and not through my mouth. That's like double breath through my nose. It's weird, it works for me. I run a lot, I don't breathe in that same way when I'm running. But breathing like that, doing this, it helps me. And that's 8. After this, after we get to 10, we're gonna do our abs. And that's 10. All right, so let's go ahead and get into freaking down on the ground. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's get down on the ground. All right, now we're gonna be coming up to our knees. If you cannot do this exactly right now, you may have to struggle your way up, but I want your goal to be coming up without anything on your feet, nothing holding your feet down. It's gonna build a lot of mental strength because you're relying on your core. There's gonna be a lot of mental strength, and there's gonna be a lot of core strength. All right, go back down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Jog in place. Let's just keep the body moving. You want to keep the body moving. So I put in there self-defense style training because self-defense, you're going to be moving constantly. Whenever either you're practicing your training at a gym or you're actually in a real life situation, your body's going to be moving and you get fatigued. Your body gets zapped really quickly. All right, let's go back into our burpees. Even though we're doing this, we're still in a training environment. So we're gonna go down, we're gonna do our burpees just like we did before. Jog in place, just like that, nice and easy, nice and easy. You're gonna get a sweat, I got a sweat. A set in on each, all right? So I'm 2 sets in on abs. This is my second set on burpees, okay? That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. 7, 8. Sign. That's 10. All right, let's go. Let's go. We can get back down. This is gonna be our third set for freaking our, what do you call it? Ab workout. All right. So we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do our flutter kicks. Another hated thing, because you actually have to have, you're gonna develop some stamina doing these. Put your hands not under your butt. If you absolutely need to, you can. But what I recommend is putting them at your side. It's gonna give you the most resistance, putting them at your side. All right, we're gonna kick our feet out. Have them about 2 inches off the deck. Okay, hold them. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, 48, 49, 50. All right, let's go. All right. If you can already tell, I am sweating. I am sweating. It's nice and good. Whew. Who's in there? Who's in there? We got a few people. I want to be strong. Yeah. Well, your fingers ain't gonna be strong doing this. All right. Hey, go ahead. If you're watching and you want to get it in, don't care what people say. Get it in. All right. We're gonna do another set of burpees. All right. So this is all for self-defense. People out there that know self-defense, all right, that's great. If you don't know it and you want to learn how to have endurance, there's other ways. So people, we can either conceptualize in our brain and say, oh yeah, I would do this in this situation, which is good. Game planning in your brain how you would handle a situation where it's confrontation that could lead into an escalation of force, which is like violence. So what you want to do is be physically prepared. A lot of people just aren't, and that's what my mission is to help people to see the actual side of it when it comes to working out and fitness. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do our freaking burpees. I like to stretch out. Do this type of shoulder stretch because for me, I think in my mind, I always go back to injury, not wanting to get injured. So I'm testing my body out. I'm like, is there anything sore or out of place or feels weird? So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing all of this. I am sore, but it ain't because I'm hurt. All right, let's go. Begin. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And I'm still here. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, down. We're gonna go ahead and hit these next set of freaking ab workouts. All right, get on your back. All right, take a second. All right. Now let's come all the way up like we did before. We're gonna bring our chest to our knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, go ahead and get up. Go ahead and shake it out. Shake it out. So my goal, what I want for you to do is go back and watch this stuff. This one video right here. You don't have to worry about going through all the other videos. Worry about looking at this video that you see right now and combing through it and seeing how I'm doing these workouts so that you can do it in just as minimal as a way. Like I said, burpees is not, abs and burpees are the most hated. I don't like doing abs. I like burpees, but it gets tiring, you know, as well as any other activity. But abs, it sucks, right? It sucks because you're really pushing your core to the next level. You know, you think you're good, and then you go do some crazy ab workout, and you're like, oh, you know, it really changes the game. So go ahead, go back and watch the videos. And so now we're gonna get back into our burpees. Once again, we're keeping it simple. This is basic. This is basic. Like I said, whenever every movement has a purpose. Us running, that's keeping our cardiovascular system going. This isn't just about cardiovascular. It's a full body exercise. It's a stretch for your knees. Your knees are it's gonna take, if you haven't done anything for a while, your knees are gonna feel the worst they've ever felt in your life whenever you do this type of workout. But you will see what I'm talking about. Give it some time, and those knees are gonna get much better, much better. All right, so jog in place. When hit, boom. Touch those toes, best you can. Come down in that squat, and then pop out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. All right. Good job. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. If you got a good sweat going, that is a good thing. If you don't, make it happen. Watch these videos again. I'll have more content posted up, just as per usual. Watch through some of the content that's already out there. I have shorts that are posted. I have longer form workouts to draw inspiration from, if nothing else, you know, that you can look at and say, okay, I'm starting to get this style and this pattern of movement down, because, you know, it's the easiest thing that you can do in your home very quickly. This type of workout, it'll shake off the laziness. It'll get your head into the game really quickly. You'll really quickly, you may or may not want to do it, but you'll really quickly gain energy from this type of workout, because you'll remember, oh, It's possible. I can do this. It just takes some time. Like I said, take your time with it. It's not a race. You're not racing to get 10 done or however many done. You're coming and you can go and do, let's say you've never done them before, and or you have, and you just get into your head about it. What you need to do is come today, do one, and call it a day. That's your workout for the day. And now you've gotten out of your head and into your body in action. So I'm gonna come today, man, I don't feel like working out. I don't like working out. This sucks, you know, blah, blah, you know, the same old thing. But you know what? That guy freaking on YouTube was like, hey, if I do one, then maybe tomorrow I can come back and do two. And then the next day I can do three and build it up like that. So I come back, all right, I don't know what I'm doing, it sucks. I don't know what I'm doing, all right. That's one, and then call it a day, because that's the way that you're gonna get out of your head and get into the game, because your family needs you, you know, other people may need you in a self-defense situation. That's what this video is about, is self-defense of yourself and others. And there's a lot going on in the world, great, but at least you know that I got at least one of the bases covered. I got something that's covered where, A, I got my cardiovascular up, I can stand to be in a situation of confrontation for an extended period of time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace, like and subscribe.